Welcome back to part 3 of our No Rain of Battle Soul Silver Nuzlocke. It's time for us to get ourselves a fixed Gyarados encounter, which is probably our water type for the rest of the run. Level 30 male shiny, of course, Gyarados. Hopefully this thing has a good nature and or good IVs. The level, if nothing else, is quite appealing, since this was 30 and Lapras is only 20 and Vaporeon is 5. Yeah, and Intimidate is fantastic, and it's a Gyarados, which is, of course, also fantastic. We have Quick Balls, so let's just try and Quick Ball this guy. Please? Fucking not even a shake. Okay, well, alright. Dragon Rage, great. So we can take a few of those. This doesn't... I don't know if Bite kills us here. I'm gonna hope it doesn't. Let's Mirror Move the Dragon Rage. That's a good chip. And we'll see what it goes for here. Okay, it goes Leer. Okay, so now I'm really concerned about dying to Bite. I think we swap. Lapras is technically more HP, even with the level difference. Defense on Quilava is 49. Defense on Lapras is 39. Let me double check the moves. I believe it's Dragon Rage and Bite, and obviously we saw Leer. I think the fourth move doesn't matter from what I can remember, but at this point things are looking a little rough, so let's be thorough here. Twister. Yeah, Twister is just a free turn. Let's go Pwn. Oops. Actually, let's go Dietrich first. Now, okay, there's the Bite. Okay, that's the crit. That's fine. That's fine. We got a free turn here still. We can do something. Do I just want to throw a ball, or do I want to hit this again? What moves did you have? Ice Shard, Confuse Ray. Maybe I should have went Lapras and went for the Confuse Ray. Let's throw a ball here, and then we'll go Lapras once we take another hit. We'll go for Confuse Ray. It is not nighttime, so let's save our one Dusk Ball. I don't actually know what ball type to use. I gotta read some fucking Bulbapedia articles. So, Heavy Ball has a positive catch modifier here, but I don't know if it's enough to be good. I might try one. Yeah, let's try a Heavy Ball. Let's save the Net Ball. We'll use the Net Ball if we can get it into the yellow. We got only the one Net Ball, but 2 Heavy Balls, so this is maybe fun. Okay, sick. Heavy Ball, Shiny Gyarados. Not how I expected to catch this, but that seems fine. So, yeah. Atrocious Pokemon indeed. Is this... Ah, yes, I'm on slow. Let's go slightly faster here. I reset the game at one point, so that would be why I am slow. Who is this gonna be? We have Bishop in the box as the Shuckle. We've got our Hudson, we got our Hicks, we got our We Are Gorman, we have Spunkmeyer. This could be... Actually, well, no, because I want to save Drake for Dragonite. I could have named the Lapras, like, Frost. Then this could have been a Pwn. That might have been better. Tough call. Tough call. I guess we're not going to get, like, another chance at a Frost, so this can be Frost. That's fine. It gets like Ice Fang, so it's not like totally unmotivated. Okay, this is what we got for Frost here. This does not look bad. Lax seems fine to me. We're stacking up defense on a Mon with Intimidate, so a good physical counter. Although I will say, we have multiple good physical counters between, you know, Rock type floating around and Sand Slash. But still not bad. In terms of IVs, 13 HP, 6 attack is pretty bad. 24 on defense though, 30 special attack, 24 on special defense, and 24 on speed. 324 is interesting. So that doesn't seem too bad. Kind of sucks that the 30's on special attack and not attack, but that looks quite usable. So I think we will in fact be using the Gyarados as our primary water type over the Lapras. I was pretty sure it was going to work out that way because of the level difference. I wish people who drive cars would not rev their engines so much. I don't even know if that picked up in the recording, but yeah. We'll have to see what we can teach this for moves. Obviously, Waterfall would be great, but I don't think we get that until later, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's see. We got Return. Can he learn Roost? I have no idea. A Gyarados can Roost. No. Could put Rock Tomb on that, but it's 50-80 Rock Tomb, which kind of sucks. We got another Shadow Claw floating around. Technically better than Bite for damage on like a Psychic type. Doesn't learn it though. Yeah. U-turn? That'd be fantastic. No. Okay, well, he'll be a Surf user for the time being. It's still, I mean, Surf is really high base power. His special attack is, you know, not his best stat, but it's fine. So I think we'll just clear out, I mean, Twister, I think we're legitimately more likely to Leer than we are to Twister. So I think we'll just drop that for Surf. But then, yeah, we'll have to figure out a held item for him, but should be pretty good. Alright, Petrol Fight. This probably won't be too bad, but we'll include it since it's a named NPC. Like, well, I mean, all NPCs are named, but it's a character in the plot. It's a boss fight, essentially, even though it's really not. We've got 32 on Quilava, Sandslash, and now, well, Fearow was already 32 when we caught the Gyarados. So we're using the Gyarados here as the lead to try and get this to 32. The cap is 34, so we've got a margin. I think I'm going to swap out here. We can go Pharaoh, maybe. Let's do that. So, Petrol does have a self-destructing Coughing and a Sucker Punching Raticate. So we do have some things in this fight to keep an eye on. Probably, I didn't need to fly here. It's kind of unnecessary, but whatever. I can't miss because we have the lens on Fearow, so it's fine. Alright, so the Zubat's down. The Zubat is completely inconsequential. The Coughing is, yeah, much more of a threat. We could just click Fly here, and if we thought it was going to self-destruct. I think we'll go Gyarados once at least to try and make sure we don't have deaths. Or maybe we just go Gyarados in general. Let's look at defenses. So, our Sandslash is a 0 defense IV, 76 defense currently, whereas Gyarados is 64. Slightly more HP. Okay. And then 51 on Pseudo. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll go Gyarados. I mean, anybody probably dies to a crit, self-destruct anyway, so it is what it is. Bite can flinch. I mean, maybe Surf just kills? Let's try Surf. High base power, right? Maybe just kills. Okay, nice. I think we're through everything then. The last thing is the Eradicate, but this is Hyper Fang, Sucker Punch, Crunch. Like, it's not going to kill us. I think we'll just go for like a Surf here. Stick with the the Gyarados. We outspeed. Genuinely surprising. I guess 6 level difference too, so probably not. Shouldn't be surprising. Yeah, and there's like no way you can have a level cap for this fight. I don't think with like the way the progression of the game goes, you'd have to bring in like new mons. The level curve in Johto is just whack. It's too bad. It gets really weird in the mid. Like this part of the game is just strange for levels. I think we have a Ariana Grunt double battle coming up too, and that's also just like level 27 on the high end and 18 on the low end. Like even that individual battle has such an insane level range, it just makes no sense. We'll include the double fight in case anything goes wrong here. Double fights can always be very shaky anyway. Plenty of room for things to go wrong. Let's keep an eye on movesets so we aren't surprised by electricity. Poison Gas, Confusion, Glare, Crunch, yeah. We can get wrapped, which could be bad. But if we're focusing on killing the Arbok, then we can't get trapped anyway. We are still damaged here because I didn't heal. Intimidates across the board. We can just click Surf and hit the Dragonite. It's resisted anyway. Oh, well, shit. Okay, Lance. Good team fight, my dude. Holy shit. Good stuff. So the Arbok is obviously much more of a threat here at his level. I suppose Shell Bell and doubles is kind of like good. With spread moves, I mean, because you hit, you know, multiple mons. I'm just going to click Surf again, because why not? Okay, I mean, the Arbok's dead anyway, but so we could have just bit. Probably would have been better to not damage the Dragonite here. Or we'll be paralyzed and it won't fucking matter. Murkrow, Nightshade, Wing Attack, Astonish, Pursuit. I'm just going to keep clicking Surf until I see a reason not to. Which I don't think will show up at any point in this fight. We do get like a Mega Draining Gloom, but it's a Gloom. Like, okay. Well, is that Nightshade damage? I looked away. I was looking at the team comp over on the other screen, so I wasn't paying attention. So, it's going to kill something with Fly. If it was Nightshade, which I think it might have been, it could have been Wing Attack, though. I mean, we could go... Let's go Pharaoh just in case it was Nightshade. We dodge it here. If, okay, he's killing the Drowsy. Well, okay. Okay, nice. It was the Nightshade. I'm going to go for a hit on the Murkrow. Actually, let's just fly. He's going to fly as well. We can dodge all their attacks. Go to the Sky team. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're not on the same wavelength anymore, I guess. That's fine. I mean, the Thunder straight killing Murkrow is way better anyway. And then we kill the Grimer, and he can take the Gloom. If he's smart. Oh, no, we killed the Gloom because it's a separate turn. Duh! That's fine too. Not a problem. 33 on Pharaoh, that's fine. Oh, that's his Thunder. I thought Grimer had Thunder for a moment. I just don't listen to me. It's I'm losing my fucking mind apparently. Alright, well, yeah. Figured it would be pretty easy, so there it is. Okay, so we have to paint the electrodes here on the generator. But they are wild electrodes and they're fixed encounters. So this is legal to catch if it can be caught. So let's go ahead and try. We'll use a quick ball here. We should probably get more of these, but I think we need to do specifically the department store lottery, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, they're catchable. Okay. These might have... Okay, it goes rollout. Does no damage. What do we want to do to chip this? Do I just throw balls? Fastballs probably work here. This thing has to be sufficient for a fastball. I think by our rules, we could, like, technically kill this one and catch the next one or whatever, but probably don't want to. The lowest damage would be Shadow Claw because we have a Silk Scarf on. Let's just throw a fastball and see what happens. We have plenty of balls because we'd get very few encounters that actually, you know, have to be caught. Okay, I mean, nothing happened with the fastball. That's kind of concerning. Okay, let's check Electrode and fastball because maybe they just don't work. And in the meantime, we're gonna do a Shadow Claw. We got 3 chances to get a Trode here. This is just gonna... Okay, perfect. So Electrode is 140. It actually gets buffed to 150 in Gen 7. I'm pretty sure Fastball... I'm confident Fastball is speed 100 plus. So I think this is just click Fastballs until it's caught. It does not shake. Maybe it's bugged. Can fastballs be bugged? Because in like Gen 2, no ball. None of the Apricorn balls like really worked. In Gen 2, the wild Pokemon is a Magnemite, Grimer, or Tangela. It's got a 4x catch rate. What the fuck? Oh, interesting, because it's bugged and it catches Pokemon that can flee. Gen 4, if wild Pokemon is a speed stat of 100 or more, base speed stat. Yeah. So it should work here. I don't know why it don't shake. If this one doesn't shake, we'll try a different ball. Okay, you know what? Sick. We got a heavy ball Gyarados and a fastball Electrode, and that's fucking cool. Okay, so this is ungendered. This would have been a better Bishop over Sudowoodo, but I kind of forgot we could get an Electrode in this run. Huh. I guess we'll just name it after another one of the Marines. Yeah. We're also kind of running out of, like, obvious names for the Marines. How is that happening? I guess because we're saving Drake and I've been saving Crow. Yeah, I suppose that's the issue. Also, maybe I should have not named Togetic after Dropship Crew, and I should have just named it Crow. Because, like, we know the next flyer we get is Aerodactyl. You know what? Actually, I think we have too many encounters because I wasn't counting the Electrode. We are going to run out of characters. So we could dip into the well of, like, Alien. We can go with Ash here for the Electrode. And then we can... Because if we get another female character, the nickname theme is done anyway. So, I mean, Pokemon... So we're obviously going to get another female, right? Like, it's going to happen. And then we'll have to name one, like Lambert. We'll have to dip into other films in the franchise. So we'll just break the seal on that now and go with Ash on the Electrode. And then these ones we can just kill with Dig. And if they self-destruct, it doesn't matter. Okay, here's what Ash the Electrode looks like. Bashful Nature, which is neutral. In terms of EVs, 30 HP, 18 attack, 19 defense, 20 special attack, 4 SPDF, 24 speed. Fucking sick Electrode. I think we're going to use this, at least for the upcoming gym. So price is Seal into Dugong into Piloswine. The Seal and Dugong have ice coverage and no water coverage. So we can also use Cinda on them. But it's probably better to just try and kill them straight away with Ash here, I think. And then the Piloswine is going to be the real threat. Citrus Berry with Blizzard, Ice Fang, and Mud Bomb. That's tough. So I'm ditching Sandslash for the gym fight because I don't think it's going to be useful with three Mons with special ice moves and then a 4th ice move that's physical on Piloswine. It can take the physical moves, but I don't think it can take the specials. And that's true of Fearow as well, but Fearow's fast. and is flying. So we can bait a Mud Bomb on Piloswine, swap the Fearow in on the Mud Bomb, and then outspeed and kill. So Fearow has a role as like a pivot revenge killer, so I think we want it on the team. And then yeah, Gyarados and Cyndaquil will have usage. Gyarados can fight the Piloswine. We can drop its attack so we don't get Ice Fanged as much. Dodge the Mud Bomb, it should work. And then I think the last 2 slots are Lapras and Shuckle is like desperation plays, because I think Lapras can take hits and can't be crit. It can take probably a hit and can't be crit. So we can go for a Body Slam or try for some Confuse Ray luck and then swap to something else. And then Shuckle can be used to set up Encore on something. Like maybe we can get, you know, Piloswine encored into a Mud Bomb. And then Gyarados or Fearow have a free fight for a few turns. So that's the thought there. I was thinking about bringing Vaporeon as the sack, but I think honestly we're better off bringing a couple of utility mons that we can actually use as opposed to bringing a sack. And it might be good to have a very clear sack for Claire, which Vaporeon can do a job there of dying. We could also get like Tyrogue from Mount Mortar. I think we might need Waterfall, so Tyrogue might be after Claire or some shit, but that's potentially another sack option. But yeah, everything else we have is like at least 20, which 20 is like kind of the level range where I don't really want to sack unless like we really have to. So yeah, we need to get the Electrode leveled up then. Maybe not to cap, but I'm inclined to get it to cap because I think it'll be a good team member to have in general. For Claire as well, and then maybe the Elite Four, although I haven't really looked at the Elite Four teams and decided what to bring. So we do have the XP share because we beat the Red Gyarados, so we can, if I can figure out my bag where the fuck items live, we can toss the XP share on the Electrode, and we can see where we get against the gym trainers, and then a variety of other trainers throughout the game we haven't fought yet. We have the routes heading over to the Safari Zone that are untouched. The Lapras Cave has a few trainers we skipped. We've got a bunch of trainers skipped towards the Lake of Rage. So I think we can get to cap here pretty easily with hopefully some trainers left over, because if we don't have trainers left over, the Elite Four might be a little spooky. There's maybe an argument about preserving trainers and trying to level up like 4 Pokemon or something right now, and go into the Elite Four maybe with, you know, a team of 4 that are actually at cap as opposed to like 6 that are under it. Yeah, we might be making a critical mistake, but who knows? Fuck it, we'll do this. I mean, if we level up Electro, that's still only 5 mons that we're leveling. So we're still not splitting XP up through the game. We also have rare candies that are legal to use. So that's an additional set of levels. We can potentially candy up, like if we end up under leveled, we can decide who like the 2 most crucial team members are going to be and like candy them to cap. And that might be a good way to handle it. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. That's where my brain is at on the run here. So I'm going to get the work leveling up and then we'll do price. Okay, well, it's time for price. We ran out of XP. I fought every trainer I could find, actually, and we might come to regret that, because I'm a little bit concerned. I did not check Dark Cave. Maybe there's some trainers in there that we could get to, but I think 2 or 3 trainers is not going to make the difference here. So we're going to go with what we got. So we're close to cap, but not at it. So Electrode is rocking a who's the what's it? The lens for accuracy, so Charge Beam will always hit here. So we might as well go for it. Yeah, we lack a strong electric move on Electrode, but Electrode lacks a strong electric move in general. So is what it is. I believe in my heart of hearts that even if with a speed drop, we still outspeed. Yep. I expect, so Charge Beam won't work for setup, Because this is going to be the ground type. And we don't have a way to hit this except for roll out, but if we roll out, we're sacrificing Electrode, and we're not doing that. So, how do we want to handle this? We got a ground move coming in here. You know what? Let's pull up the move set. Let's be careful. I'm assuming we can just go to Gyarados and fight it that way. But I just want to be sure. So this is Blizzard, Ice Fang, Mud Bomb, and Hail. So we go Gyarados on the Mud Bomb. We Intimidate, and then we just go for like a Surf. And we see how much damage we take from like a Blizzard, I guess. Unless we have somebody better equipped to handle a Blizzard. We could also go to Ripley. Let's go Gyarados first. Because we're definitely going for a flying type here to dodge the ground move, no matter what. So might as well get the Intimidate and not die to an ice move when it retaliates against us next turn. I do think we want to get damage here, though. Maybe this just kills. I have no idea. I don't think so, though. Yeah, okay, that's about what I would have expected. That's kind of unfortunate with a Citrus Berry there. We might actually be in kill range. Alright, let's just go for the kill. My original plan was to chip this with Gyarados and then finish it with Ripley, but that seems to be entirely unnecessary with the Blizzard missing. And this is Dugong. So Dugong, we're looking at Aurora Beam, Ice Shard, Rest, Sleep Talk. I mean, we're definitely fine to do something here. Probably the play is to get this to sleep. But then we go to Ash and we set up Charge Beams on it until we get the one-shot. That's my thought process. If we were worried about Ice Shard, we could try for an Intimidate. Just to reduce its attack. But I feel like it's entirely unnecessary to do so. So I'm going to go for a Dragon Rage, I think. Or we go for Bite for, like, Flinch Chance. Let's go for Dragon Rage here first. We can use this to gauge, like, the XP bar, or the HP bar, kind of. So it's like 3 Dragon Rages to kill. Okay, I mean, we're safe, so... do we think it rests at over half? It might. I'm just going to click Dragon Rage again, because if it doesn't rest, I think we just kill. Okay, yeah, I think we just have the kill. So we don't need to play any games. It's fine. Oh, he does have Hyper Potion. Fair enough. We're not dead to crit. We took 2 hits. Down to about half. Maybe not even quite half. Either way, the Shell Bell recovery on top of that. So we'll just follow the original plan. We'll just click Dragon Rage again. If it keeps Hyper Potioning, like, it's fine. We got so much other stuff in the back. Well, we have Electrode in the back. But it doesn't have... Okay, it does go Rest. I was going to say, it doesn't have water moves. Wait, do we just kill this with 3 Dragon Rages because we outspeed? Because it sleeps 2 turns, right? I'm not wrong about that. I think we just keep clicking Dragon Rage. It does have Sleep Talk. So I guess Sleep Talk could reset Rest, maybe? I'm not sure if that actually works. Yeah, 2 sleep turns means that we get the kill because we outspeed. And if we did not outspeed, 2 sleep turns would not get the kill. We're not dead to Ice Shard. Oh, he goes for the full restore. Well, we're going to run out of Dragon Rage PP. We could try for Bite Flinch. 3 PP left. Yeah, let's try for a Bite Flinch. Okay, nice. Dragon Rage, see if we kill. I'm not sure if it's in range. No, it's like 1 HP. Shit. Yeah. Okay, do we just take this opportunity now to go to Electrode? I think so. So we swap to Electrode, we click Charge Beam, and then we click Charge Beam. Yeah, let's do it. Because we'll find out the math kind of on the first Charge Beam. If it seems like it's too risky and we don't want to risk Electrode, we can always swap back. But I feel like... Okay, well, you know, I kind of didn't factor that into the calculus, that it Sleep Talks. 82 to 66. Okay, we've got to think here. So that was 16 damage. So 16 from Ice Shard. We are 58 defense, 60 Spadef. We'll call that equal. Dugong's attack spread. Let's check that. Because I'm worried about dying to a crit Aurora Beam from Sleep Talk. So Dugong is 70 attack, 70 special attack. Okay. So it's 65 on Aurora Beam versus 40 on Ice Shard. So it was 16. The crit will be 32. But then Aurora Beam is always 65. So that's like not... That's a little bit more than the 1.5 times damage. So maybe we call it 10 additional damage to be safe, like factoring in rolls or whatever. So that would be like 26/52. Okay. Let's click Charge Beam here. This is at least safe. Okay, I mean, the next one should kill. But it's gonna... Okay, he uses Rest and it fails. Great. That was what we were looking for. That was the window we needed. There we go. Okay. The actual plan ended up getting executed, you know, in the end, so... Alright. Level on Gyarados. Okay. Now I'm really curious how much XP we're going to be able to get before we fight Claire. We do have Goldenrod City. So Goldenrod City will be like a bunch of Team Rocket trainers, including some higher leveled fights. Or at least one higher level fight at the end. So that should be a decent bump of XP. We have a rival fight. That's the next real boss fight. But the rival cap is 32, which is insane. We have Petrol with a team of Self-Destructors. That's going to be a whole thing. I wonder, level 30 Coughings. And a Wheezing mixed in. That might be... Oh god, the Wheezing has Explosion. Sweet buttery Christ. Well, that'll be a fight to decide what we're doing on. Yeah, actually, Petrol is going to be maybe a little threatening here. We might use Pseudo-Widow and just hope they explode. What other options do we have? Well, anyway, that can wait for, like, next episode, I think. We'll have to include that fight, though, because that's gonna be something. Yeah, we fight Proton, we fight Ariana, and then we fight Archer And Archer's cap is 38. So Archer is the real fight. And we're XP limited. Because I don't think... Hold on. Let's check something before we end for today. Actually, first, let's fix up the team. Actually, that's entirely irrelevant. I can do that off video. That doesn't matter. We can use Shuckle as well, actually. We can put Shuckle in against the Coughings with like a Pecha Berry and just wait for them to explode, maybe. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. This guy's blocking us. I presume he blocks us until we finish the radio tower. So that means we are very much XP limited as to how far we can get against Archer. And then we'll have Route 44 and Ice Path trainers before we get to Claire, and Claire's level cap is 41. So yeah. Well, it'll work out.